Hello, Slum. What's up, everyone? It's me, Horace. You guys are used to me by now, and we're here for the Week 9 Jams episode. And tonight, I have a trio joining me. I have Emma Farag, I have Mahmoud Ansur, and of course, I have Omar Yusuf, who's my co-host now. So, say hi, everyone.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up, man? How's
What's
everyone?
going on, Ahmed? Mahmoud?
Yeah. How are you, man?
So, yeah, I mean, our formula doesn't really change around here. We're going to go with the power rankings. And first up, I still have the Hurricanes there. Any dissenting opinions?
Not at all. Actually, I found out that their quarterback is a former Division I player. He played at Northeastern.
Yeah, man, he's pretty good. He played at
Legit.
Northeastern or Northwestern. I forget which one. And
He
it
has some
shows.
serious coaching to him.
Yeah. What about you guys? What do you think about the Hurricanes so far?
I mean, I still don't know. It's my first year back in the league after a while. I guess I'm about to find out. Our quarterback is, a former Hurricanes. He knows a couple of things about the guys who play on the team. We're gonna find out tomorrow night.
All right.
I think after.
Yeah, and this is the first time we've had a Friday night game in almost like a month and a half. So that's interesting. Farag, I know you weren't able to play in the game 2 weeks ago, but do you have an opinion on the Hurricanes?
Yeah. If it's not us, it's them, I guess.
All right.
And just for the record, guys might be able to tell a pattern. I'm flip-flopping Booten and Hurricanes each week, basically just off of, one, you guys had a bye. And secondly, I think it always keeps the other team on their toes.
Wait, so you're basically trying to motivate the
I
other
told
team.
Carlos that last week. He was asking me, he's like, why are you keeping me why you got us at 2? Again, you were at 1 the week before. What happened? I'm like, I just want you guys to keep your edge. That's it.
Yeah. So
same thing for you guys.
So my quick thing about the Hurricanes, it wasn't their best week against us, but they still made the plays that need to be made when it came to crunch time. I do still think their defense is relatively weak. It's definitely not as good as their offense. Their strength is in their back four with the 2 safeties and the 2 corners. So, yeah, that's my opinion on the Hurricanes. At number 2, I have Booten, who had a bye. Do you guys have Booten at number 2? Any dissenting opinions there?
For me at least, I've played Booten, and I've seen them play, and we actually got to see how they work together. Since I haven't seen the Hurricanes, I'm gonna put Booten at 1. Especially since they're defending champs, and again, they have information on other teams and everything. So that's just my personal opinion, but All
right. Farag, what's so different about this year's team as opposed to last year's team? You guys weren't this good last year, at least going into the regular season.
We just practice a lot now, I guess. Every week. We're way more organized. Whatever Cootie says, Brandon says, I'm gonna say, we just listen. No matter how much younger how much younger they are to most of the guys in the team. They still listen. They're our captains. We got to do what they say, and we just follow the rules, I guess.
So how often do you guys practice? Because I don't think many teams practice. Every week. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, some proper organizational stuff here.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. All right, so I had difficulty here. It was tough for me to split between Dime City and heavy hitters, but ultimately I gave to the heavy hitters. They won a good defensive battle against Swag, and Swag has been a good team for a while. I think they are a legit team. And you know what? They're going to go into this week going against Big Brother in Dime City. What do y'all think?
Whoa. No, they're playing us.
Oh, hold on.
No, they're playing.
Okay, so they're
Playing nice.
No,
Playing
no.
tomorrow night.
You played it. You guys play tomorrow night?
I know
Yeah.
Dime City
Come on,
plays
Harris.
twice.
Come on.
I know
Okay.
Dime City plays twice this week. So there's that.
Yeah.
On.
Uh,
But let's go back on the heavy hitters, though. Any opinions on them?
I like them. We played them. We played them early. They were a fun team to play against. They gave you that challenge. They work together. They like playing together. I think that's the biggest thing. Watching teams in and out of this league. If you find the best teams are the ones that when they show up on the field, they're having a good time together on the field. That's what I like about Boone. Heavy hitters are one of them. Dime City is another one. These are teams that I've played and I've got to see. The cohesion they have as a team, and that's what makes them threatening. They know their weaknesses, they know their strengths, and they know how to cover their weaknesses.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I agree. They're coming together. It seems like every single week. More and more, getting used to one another, getting used to the league. Obviously, they have some Dime City alums, and they're probably like helping smoothing that transition for the new players that they have. But they're definitely now like a legit solidified top team in this league that has to be reckoned with.
Farrell, have you guys played against that?
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
heavy
played
hitters.
both.
Oh,
We played
okay.
both. We beat Heavy Hitters first game and third game Dime. But honestly, I'm gonna have to say Dime City actually, not Heavy Hitters, because of the experience they have.
I'm gonna agree. I'm agreeing with Ahmed honestly though, because
They've been here for a while. They have the experience already. They know what they're doing already. They're hot right now. So it's gonna be tough stopping them. Whoever they play after, like the next few weeks, it's gonna be tough for them.
I'm gonna agree there because we played Heavy Hitters and we played Dime City. You guys saw the score for Dime City against us, and it was a rough game for us. As the Gladiators. But honestly, though, when it comes to the Heavy Hitters, the reason why I put them underneath is because with the Dime City, they know this league in and out. They know the teams, they know most of the core personnel. So when teams fall apart, they're gonna pick you apart.
Remember,
that's why it's
Dime guys.
What's up?
Heavy Hitters has players from Dime City in the past. Heavy Hitters have
no, without a doubt, without a doubt. But you see a lot of fresh faces. Dime City, I feel like they know personnel. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I mean, obviously,
they
have more experience all around the board.
Exactly.
In comparison to Heavy Hitters.
Their quarterback is a tough guy too.
You both, Ahmed and Mahmoud, you guys both played each team, right?
Yeah, I did.
Different styles. What do you think?
Yeah, I played both.
3 different styles.
Yeah, without a doubt, different styles. I felt the Dime City's quarterback at least.
Mm-hmm.
He liked the pocket. Heavy Hitters quarterback, he's down to run. If he doesn't feel comfortable throwing the ball, he's gonna take that ball and run. Dime City's quarterback, he can run. Which as a linebacker, I had to respect the run when he was doing that. But again, he waited for plays to develop. He didn't once he saw things shut down. He didn't just pick up the ball and run. He waited for things to develop. That's the difference I see between them. And Dime City really does trust their quarterback. They really do. And he's led their teams to victory, more than once. So I'll put Dime City over Heavy Hitters.
Okay. So, like I said, for me, it was tough for me to decide. For me, it's more of a 3A, 3B. I have Dime City at number 4, but like I said, it's a really close margin. Dime City is just so good. Their defense is the best in the league right now. They're not giving up anything to anyone. This is their 5th straight week with the offense scoring 14+, and their offensive line is still doing a really good job at protecting that quarterback.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're
all right.
Like I said before, once they get going, they stay on that high for a while. They're good front runners in that sense. They know how to ride the wave and keep it going. They don't get content.
Yeah. And I see why there's a lot of talk about the defensive line. Their defensive line is strong, not just strong, they're fast. If you can't step up right away, they can roll around you real easy and get to your quarterback. No problem. So.
Okay. So that's a decent amount about the Heavy Hitters and the Dime City. What do you guys feel about swag? I mean, Farrell, kick us off here. Kick us off about swag.
Swag. They're gonna be a tough. We play them this week. It'll be a tough matchup.
Boy, come on, give me something more. Give me something juicy. You can't just tell me it's a tough matchup. Every week.
I'm just here so I don't get fined, man. I'm just here so.
By who?
We had D'Lo on last week, and it seemed like they were gonna get everything back in order. Heavy Hitters is a very solid team, obviously, so no shame in losing to them.
Who did they play last week? Who did Swag play last week?
Maybe we need to start. Swag played Heavy Hitters.
Heavy Hitters, okay.
We lost 7-6, yeah. So, is it fair to question? Is Swag's focus at the same level as it's been in years past? It doesn't seem like it's there week to week before. While in years past they were rolling through the league.
Yeah, for sure. So
obviously everyone has their lives, and this is just something fun on the weekends. But we have to see going forward. I would still count on them that they'll have everyone lined up for the playoffs and be ready to roll. But it's a fair question to ask at this point.
Mood, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I mean, all I can say about Swag, since I haven't played them yet, the one thing that I noticed about Swag is their wide receiver core, and again, D'Lo's on the team. I saw that I forgot. I think it was my game with the Spartans. I got there a little early, and I got to see a little bit of it. I saw some incredible catches. Their offense is really fun to watch. Not only are they, it's not as just like a recreational thing for them. You come to the games, you come a little early, you can see some nice things happen. You see some nice things develop. So the team you have to respect. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think this is actually Manny's best year. Before I felt like he just kind of got by with like his athleticism, but I really see him pushing hard. They did lose a close one this week with the heavy hitters, and it was uncharacteristic for their loss because Corey actually threw 6 picks, and the heavy hitter score was off of pick 6. Wait, did I say that right? Corey threw 6 picks, and they scored off of pick 6. That was the only score of the game for the heavy hitters. It's Swag's 3rd loss of the year where they scored 6 or less. So it's just a sign that how badly they rely on their offense, even though their defense seemed to keep them in this game. I do think, though, that this week's – I feel like Swag are always that team that they'll come out angry. And I feel like this week, whoever they're playing, it's not going to look good for them. I think Swag's going to make sure they win that game.
Yeah.
All right. So at number 6 – Omar, what's going on with your team, man?
I mean, falling off like ducks. Everyone's getting hurt. I was out last week. Jeff DeZuter was out last week. We both expect to play tomorrow. We'll see how we're feeling, but once we're in the lineup, that's it. We're ready to go. We'll be ready to go tomorrow. So Josh is back. Gordon. We'll also get his brother back, Zeph. Those are all been key players that we've been missing. Turnout has been an issue for us after the first couple of weeks. I'm optimistic that everyone, is back in line and we're all on the same page and we can get moving again because we got to really work on our offense as we get everyone back.
Okay.
But we'll actually have a couple surprise wrinkles tomorrow. So
okay.
We're excited for tomorrow.
All right, I'm guessing it's a little bit on the offensive side, depending on who your QB is. I mean, you guys did beat up on VS. You guys did good. You guys did what you had to do. And you guys didn't have the main stars. Both you and Jeff DeZuter are both, I would say, the best players on your guys' team. So, yeah. I mean, yes, you do have others, but still.
Yeah, we have great players all around to me. Mm-hmm. There's no one singular focus.
What about you guys? What's your opinion on the Knights?
All right, so what's it called? The Knights, honestly, I don't know what you guys mean by their quarterback situation. I thought this whole time they had a quarterback. I don't even know his name, but he looks pretty solid. Last season he was good. When we played you guys this season, he was doing his thing. So when you guys say you have a quarterback situation, I'm kind of confused on that, But,
are you talking about Tamir, the tall, lanky Randall Cunningham lookalike kid? Sessions?
I thought that white dude was your quarterback.
Oh, White? That's Jeff, yeah. Well, he was, he's really a wide receiver, and he's been a wide receiver in the past. But we just needed him to play quarterback. So this year, as our weapons went down, when Josh got hurt, when Kai Young got hurt, we didn't have any other receivers, really any playmakers on the outside. So we kind of needed to put him out there as a weapon and use Midu, Ahmed Gebel, our captain, as a quarterback. We've just been in flux, but we're getting our horses back, and hopefully everything can be back in line. And we'll see tomorrow who's lining up at quarterback. But whoever we line up with tomorrow, that should be our mainstay, as we go for the stretch run.
You don't have to lie to us. We know it's Jeff at this point.
We threw 3 touchdowns last week.
Why don't you play quarterback? How much?
Huh? Why don't I play quarterback?
Quarterback. You're a young Cody Kessler, man. Let him know what you could do.
When I was younger, I used to be able to throw, but hands got big, too much lifting and stuff.
I never knew being called Cody Kessler could be a compliment, but hey, I guess that's what it is. I mean,
Lefty Joe Flacco. Come on, man.
Stop eating babies, man. If you want to stop growing, cut it out, man.
I mean, I thought one of the best like individual battles I've seen this year was actually between you, Farag, and Omar Yusuf. That was one of like my favorite things to watch.
A quick little run. Like a little rat running around. Gotta follow you.
This whole time, like I thought going to that game, I was like, yeah, I got home, but I'm gonna beat him to the end. But yeah, it didn't happen.
No, I thought it was a pretty good stalemate, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm gonna just keep going at him, man. I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I love that. You keep moving your feet. That's like the I don't want to say the frustrating, but like you can never get comfortable blocking you because you're always churning, you know, and you keep going until you hear the whistle. And if you let up, you're quick. Like you'll get out there and you might be able to make a play as it develops.
Mahmoud, what are your thoughts about that?
That's probably like the best attribute you have as a defensive lineman.
I mean, for me personally, we played the Knights. That was my first game, back in JAMS for 3 years. After 3 years, I like them. I like the Knights. With the full squad, they're a fun team to play. They'll give you a challenge. Would you guys say you play again? Swag? Or you play?
Dime.
Oh, you guys play Dime City.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that I feel like, especially with you guys just recovering and the way Dime City is right now, it's going to be a tough game for you guys.
It'll be a battle.
But I mean, can you win it? We started off in that game and we kept our feet in. We stayed in that game for a while. But it's a game that we got to see how it's going to play. I'm personally going to have Dime City over you guys in that game. But like I said, you're a playmaker. You guys get things done when needed to be. If you have full squad, especially. No, I got you guys in there.
All right. So, Mahmoud, continue on, but tell me about my number 7 ranked team, the team formerly known as the Union.
I mean, we beat them. We beat them bad. Like that's a team that that win. I pride myself as a team in that win. They could not move the ball. Again, I know that they had some key players missing, but they could not move the ball on us. We held them off. We got in their quarterback's face. I don't think it's. I mean, I get their reputation, but from what I've seen and when I played them, I don't think it's fair where you have them. I think. Personally.
You think so disrespectful?
I'm not. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody, but I'm just trying to be honest. I don't.
I look at Horace. Isn't Horace disrespectful, laying back there? He actually has it written here. The team formerly known as the Union, like he trademarked it.
I can show. I mean, if you guys want me to show the paper, I'll show the paper.
Let them know.
But again,
I haven't.
They are, you can see that they have players. I saw the team. They have good players on their line. They'll stop you from getting to their quarterback. It just what happens on the other side of the ball. Can they finish? That's something that we have issues with too. It's not that as Gladiators, it's not like we're a bad team. Just we have certain issues that we have to fix. And I see one of their issues is that they just can't get that ball across. I was watching their highlights from last year too. You see what happens. They get once the ball hits their hands, they get it secured. That's not what's going on this year. And you can't win games if you don't move the ball.
Let me put it this way about the Union: they had the third most points allowed in the league. The other two are the two worst teams by record, and that's Code Red and BS. So I don't like what I see from Union, especially defensively. Farley, have you guys?
Oh, that's their big thing too. That's what I'm saying. They allow the other team to march on them, back and forth, And their offense isn't moving. It's not like their offense is amazing where they're getting the ball across on the other side too and keeping them in the game. You know what I'm saying? We shut them down. We didn't let them move the ball at all.
Yeah. No, you guys shut them out completely. Your defensive line terrorized their offensive line. It wasn't
exactly. But no, they I had some reps at the defensive line too. They have good players on defensive line. They communicate. They play well. It's just their offense can't get the other side. The quarterback starts to worry once and they can't get the ball the ball across in the field. They're gonna and the defensive line's gonna have a heyday.
Mm-hmm. Farg, have you guys played the Union yet?
Yeah, we played them. I wasn't there. I mean, I was there. I went late.
He's preparing us for the news. Hold on, guys.
Tell me I'm not wrong in thinking they're a bad team.
They're honestly, Union. I didn't pay attention to them before we played them. I thought I was gonna do my thing, listen to whatever Homer says. Brandon, go play my game. I didn't do no scouting. You know, they usually do all that stuff for us. Then we didn't play them, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna focus on Union at all. I just hope we play them in the playoffs because I really want to play them, and I just want to play them again, man.
So wait, what was the result of that game?
We ended up losing 15-6. The reasons why I heard. I mean, there's no excuses, you know. But with me, I just wish I was there, man. I wish I was there. That's all I could say. It's too bad I wasn't.
All right. So, like I said, some reason I have this thing with the Union where I just can't make it to their games. This weekend, I will not be there. I've only played them twice over my 5 or 6 years in the league somehow. And you know what? I don't know. It's just the way it works out. They somehow beat the Spartans this week. Are we sure the Spartans are a good team, guys?
Yo,
that's why as farther you get down, I'm starting to question, you know, what's going on over there. Again, so I'm gonna talk about the Spartans. I want to leave this one off. You know, the Spartans for me are, you know, when we played them, it was a personal game. Ahmed knows why. You know, I grew up with these kids and I know exactly what they were about. You know, so I came into that game and I was hoping, and we played them. We kept them. You know, if you guys watch our film, we held them off. The score doesn't say that. You know, like if you look at the score, it's 12-6, I believe. You know, and we almost got back on the board. There was a few seconds. There was like 40 seconds left on the clock. We moved the ball down. What happened was we had broken coverage, and they, you know, we had issues, and their running backs managed to score 2 touchdowns on us. So that's where we messed up. But honestly, throughout that game, we were there. You know, we didn't let them pass the ball. I mean, they're not exactly, like, you know, as we get to, like, you know, after from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's all a toss up from there. That's my personal opinion. You know, 1 through 5 has their self set, but 6 through 11 is a toss up.
So what do you think they're struggling with this year in comparison to
injuries? You know, they played so from what I've seen with the Spartans, they're one of those teams that have the cohesion, you know. But when you start to take away what they've practiced around and built around, you're gonna start seeing, you know, are we gonna be able to fill this role? Are we gonna be able to fill this role? You know, and teams can emphasize, you know, they can take advantage of that. And I mean, personally, from what I've seen, you know, I would personally, before we played them, I would have probably had them at, like, you know, 6 or 7. But right now, you know, I think it's fair to put them in this whole area right here, in you know,
in the bottom row.
Up for grab. Yeah, you know, not wrong, but you know, it's still by the, like, you know, this is gonna change dramatically as we go along through the season.
I'm not gonna remark on Union, you know, just out of respect for their history. I just gotta see, like, for real, when, you know, when it's come playoff time, because I think they'll get in, see what they're still made of. So I think it's almost pointless to, you know, remark upon them now, and I'll give them that benefit of the doubt until then. So they have a few weeks left, obviously, to get things together, you know, get everyone in order. So we'll see from there. The Spartans I have not seen yet this year. We haven't played them. But I put them in that same ilk with Union in terms of, like, you know, team chemistry and an organization with Omar Abbasi. One of my favorite players, Omar Katanani, you know, still there. And Hamdan. Both Hamdan brothers are both Hamdan brothers playing this year?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah. You know, I've always liked them both. So, you know, it's always about how you playing coming into the playoff time. So those two teams are still, you know, teams you have to be aware of when we head into the playoffs. So it shouldn't be taken lightly, regardless of what Horace says.
All right, Emma, tell us about the Spartans. Good team or bad team?
They're good. I just don't know why they're not, you know, playing to their potential. You know, like they've all been solid. You know, they're like, other than Union, the only team that stuck with it with their same roster pretty much. Didn't add, like, they hardly add players, and I don't know why they're not doing good this season. They're a really good team on paper, but
I'm telling you, I've seen them. They you know, like, I came into that, they had holes on their offense. You know, they didn't have everyone Omar Abbasi felt comfortable with. You know, once you figure out what they're doing with their limited offense, you know, that's it. You pretty much have them on lockdown. You know, they don't really change it up when they're very limited. But with a full roster, they're dangerous. You know, they'll move the ball. They're fast. They're quick. They're aggressive. You know,
Yeah,
Um,
that's another thing I want to say too. Like, if you're on the Spartans watching this, man, change your playbook, man. I know your playbook in the back of my head right now. You guys run the same plays every year, every week.
Yeah, I
So
think
like, change it up, man.
everyone knows that when the hits and ladder is coming, the rollout screen,
Oh man,
Tight end,
crossing route to
always
Omar
looking
across the middle.
like talking about like the Phil Jackson triangle. You know, I guess it's antiquated to you guys, huh?
yeah, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to see what they're doing. Because especially like I know. I grew up with these kids, and I know what their skill sets are. That's how I did pretty that's how I did pretty well defensively, and the rest of my team, we knew what they were running. We knew exactly what was going to happen, and then all we had was like those bad plays. But other than that, if you take away those bad plays, those two bad plays in particular. Well, if you take away those two, the game would have went either way, and dramatically, I think, to my side.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mahmoud. And honestly, right now, since we play Spartans, I've been hating them because they're responsible for this. Keep me out.
Uh-oh.
Man.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Is this
broken?
Yeah, I broke my knuckle. The last play, our last offensive play of the game. I wanted to score again, and Bilal Abbasi, his head hit my hand, and it just broke.
Omar Bessie's head?
No, Bilal.
That's still a big head.
Yeah.
If it was Omar Abbasi's head, his entire hand might have been broken. Maybe all the way up to his arm.
I know Omar Bessie, that might have gone like up to your elbow. Right? Okay.
All right, let's move on. Mahmoud, tell us about your Gladiators. What's up with them?
You're gonna see some changes. That's what I can say. We every week we're trying to figure it out. Things change constantly. We're trying to make it work, and honestly, I think we will. Like, I'm not just saying it because it's my team, and we have a good group of guys. We're getting it all together. I think we're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But we have every team, especially if you look at our team. We have starting the season, we have a whole bunch of new guys. Our core players were at Hatch for a while. They came back, and we were trying to make it work late in the season. And I feel like we are picking it up, especially I think before the Spartans game. Right after the Spartans game, we started to get our momentum together, and it kind of fell apart last game. But I think we'll be like, we'll see all you guys in the playoffs.
Okay. Go on. Go on. I sense some doubt, so someone's got to speak up.
Let me spill the beans, man. Come on. Tell us what you're doing, where you guys practice. Honestly, I'm going to have you guys ranked last, man. If we could beat you guys without Brandon 24-6, come on. I'm just messing with you.
No, I mean, it's fair criticism. It is fair criticism. We had our issue. Like I said, we had our issues. Well, I can tell you, we will get things going. We'll get things fixed.
No, I honestly thought you guys would be extremely good beginning of the season. Seeing you guys added from the Hurricanes, but dude, you guys know what you got to do. Keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before in the last couple shows. I've always thought like your talent levels, underachieved in comparison to your results, and I think it's really just an organization issue with you guys. Where not sure. I mean, you can tell me. Do you feel like you have a team identity?
Yeah, no, that's that. And like honestly, I think that's where our issue was. Coming into the first few weeks where we weren't sure. We would try different things and try and figure out what our team identity was, like how we should be playing. We have, I think, we have Kilkenny, who's a great leader on our team, and we were just trying to get things together and just tape everything together. And we just started figuring things out, just started getting things working. And I mean, we pulled out a couple of important wins, and which will keep us in the playoff run. Now we just got to finalize it, make sure that we have our set team, and we don't want to be questioning, like you said, we don't want to be questioning our team identity coming into the playoffs. We want to know who we are, what we're about, and stick to that. And that's where I think our issue was. Again, that's what I think happened in the Dime City game. Watch the Dime City game and how we started playing that game. We were in there. We played. We scored. We stopped them. We marched right up the field and we scored. They came back. They had a big play, and that's where things fell apart.
So what would you like your team's identity to be? you consider yourselves, a physical smash mouth team at the line of scrimmage?
That's what it is. Like I felt like, so here's what I think we are, right? I think we're that team that we like to be as physical as possible. Get in your heads not by talking, just by our play style, And we try to keep it a little quiet at the beginning. And offensively, we have to play the same way as our defense because, after the last few weeks, we've had a really solid defense. Like I said, we stopped the Spartans, we stopped the Union. The Dime City game, we started off really, really strong, and then it just fell apart. So I think where our key thing is going to come in is just making sure that physicality that we have on our defense manifests itself in our offense.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, it was interesting. I was thinking about it with you guys. You guys probably have the biggest disparity in terms of, level of play when it comes from your defensive line and offensive line. Usually, like, if a team has a good offensive line, like, their defensive line will be solid as well. They'll be stout. It's the same guys, guys usually play both ways and vice versa. But, I feel like your defensive line just plays so much better than your offensive line. And it's kind of confounding to see, where, the cohesion and the organization problems are and why, that level of intensity and isn't getting matched when you guys are snapping the ball.
Again, I'm telling you, I think it's where it comes down to is just we want to make sure that we're as physical as possible. We're physical, like you said, we're physical on defense. You come next to us, you try and fight for the ball. You know that we're right there behind you. We're gonna fight for that ball too. When it comes to offense, we're not trying to be as physical as we are on defense. We think the ball's gonna get there, but I think, like I said, and I want to make this clear, we're starting to figure it out. We're bringing it together. We're starting to realize, who we are and what we are as a team, and I think that's the core changing point of what you guys are going to see. Hurricanes is going to be a big test for us, and like I said, we're going to find out who they are tomorrow.
A good spokesperson right there, right, Horace?
Word, yeah, he sounds like
team.
All right,
people get them.
So from past experience, the magic number for the 8th seed has always been 3 wins. But this year, there's so much parity in the league. I mean, everyone has 5 wins at the top. There's a couple teams already with 3 wins. Your guys' upcoming schedule is, I'm looking at now, you guys have the Hurricanes, you have Swag, and then you have the VS bye, which is generally a win, just because VS is that bad. So you got your 3rd win, but this, I think, is the first year where you actually.
So I'll
be right back, guys.
Mm-hmm. But that's why. So let me just say this. I don't know if you remember, just a little while ago, I said after your 5th plate ranking, I think that's where the toss-up begins. Because a lot of teams, like I said, Spartans have that identity issue because of their injuries. Union, just like you said, as you have on the paper, the team formerly known as Union, that skeleton of a team, Code Red, easy team to defeat. VS again. So it's a toss up. Now where it comes down to is the team that comes out on top. I think is going to be a competitor both in the playoffs and whoever comes out on top of these 6 teams. Takes the next few seeds. They're going to be competitors.
All right.
They're gonna give Booting a run for their money.
Yeah.
All right. So. All right, Bug. Tell me about my team.
What?
Tell me about Code Red.
Oof,
I know we haven't played
Red.
you guys yet. That's my team.
Dude, I don't honestly. My bad.
You just ask who's Code Red.
I don't pay attention, man.
Oh,
Code Red,
man.
yeah.
Wow.
No, I don't know.
Ill, man. Again, you added a few good players. What's up, man? You guys had was Black Mamba on your team still? Or
Yes. He's there.
There's a Black Mamba on your team?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just really good at breaking ankles. A decent runner when he has the ball in his hands. So, yeah.
Wait, who is it?
The one thing that I see about you guys is your offensive line. That's where I think, because your quarterback Harun is always running around, always.
Mm-hmm.
He snaps that ball,
I think
he's running in circles.
I agree. You need it's you guys. Your offensive line is it's real easy to get through that offensive line. To be honest, like we played you guys, and you can ask your quarterback. He wasn't really comfortable back there.
Mm-hmm.
It was really disappointing for him. But I mean, I saw some highlights from you guys, and you guys can move the ball when your quarterback is set. You guys give him a couple extra seconds. You get the ball across the field. It's just once that defensive line loses its cohesion, it's going to lose its cohesion for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I peeped that too in a few games. You guys could definitely move the ball down. You definitely can. The weapons he has, you guys could easily move it down. But just need some time,
To me, with you guys, again, sense of urgency. Like even last week, you guys were in it with the Hurricanes till the end, and I'm like, all right, come on, guys, seize the moment here. You got an opportunity, really shake things up. And while definitely the intensity was up a little bit, you guys were still content to lose. It seemed like.
I honestly don't know what happened that game, man.
They were close. I know. I'm talking about last week, Code Red. Canes, and they were close. They were tied.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, you guys stayed in the game. You guys stayed in that game.
You guys wanted to you just didn't try to pull it through. You didn't pull out all stops. It just seemed like you were content that it was close.
Yeah, especially because
man, guys, I got an opportunity here for once. I
think on their offensive line though, they have the same issue as us though. When it comes to playing, you give your quarterback that extra second, he's gonna make the play. When we step up, watch the Gladiators. When we step up on the line, we step up on the line.
Yeah.
We'll let our quarterback, figure things out offensively. Watch what's going on in the field. You guys got a quarterback who can throw the ball. We got a quarterback who can throw the ball too. But the problem comes down when you have the defensive line just pretty much taking a stroll through your line and just getting to the quarterback before he even gets a chance to figure out what his wide receivers are doing.
Yeah. Regardless,
that's where issue.
There was still an improvement for Code Red, I thought, because Horace, he took heed to what we were talking about last week, and I saw you, particularly over and over, want everyone rushing to the line. You're sprint to the line, everyone run to the line. And they were listening, so that's definitely an improvement. So you guys definitely progressed off of last game.
Yeah, so when that game, I was actually surprised because I'll be honest, we didn't play with much effort, especially offensively the past couple of weeks. And I thought this was our best game of the year in terms of effort, overall cohesion. We haven't played a game like that. We played pretty good defensively. We screwed up at the end. But, yeah, I mean, we still made a couple of mental errors, things that shouldn't have happened. We had a chance for a final play with 2 seconds left, and we just didn't even get the ball snapped, which definitely is a good sign. Although there was something with the ref where he said 3, 2, and then blew the whistle after 2 seconds. Yes, I'm a little salty about that. But, yeah, at this point, we need to win out to even sniff the playoffs, and it's still not a guarantee. Definitely not a good situation for us.
But again, what I see here is, when this mix up down here, once they figure it out, I think they're gonna give these teams a run for their money. These teams, they know what they're doing. They know themselves. They have their identity set. I'm gonna be piggybacking that. But this team, I think so whoever comes out on top in these couple of plays, they're gonna be up there in the final rounds of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. All right,
because,
somebody.
They've all. Go ahead.
No, go on.
No, I'm just saying. Every team here's got talent. Every team here has got something to show and something to But when it comes down to it, it's just final. It's finishing up, and none of these teams seem to be able to do it.
I'll say almost every team has talent. VS at this point to me is it's a lost case. I don't care about VS anymore. They're bad.
I'm talking about the people that have a somewhat winning record.
Yeah, somewhat winning record. Okay. Anybody have anything good to say about VS at this point? Does anyone care about VS?
I mean, show up to their games.
I like the color purple. I mean,
oh, great.
They've been showing up to their game still, or
Did they get new jerseys? Because I could have sworn I seen a tape where they were just wearing T-shirts, man.
I know they were wearing T-shirts.
Oh, I saw that one too.
Yeah, they've actually downgraded from with having bad players. They downgraded to T-shirts as well instead.
I know it doesn't look good. It's not a good look.
Yeah.
They had some expectations in the beginning. I was honestly when I seen that first game they had these new guys, I was like, oh snap, they're coming. But yeah, I just lost hope right away. I was like, yeah.
No, they start sucking again, like almost immediately. Some of them don't even show up anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't. They had this like few weeks where they just didn't come to their games. Like you can't compete when you did it. You know, like for example, we had that with heavy hitters. You know, where we gave them a run for their money. You know, we showed up late, and you know,
how late? Tell me how late.
What's up?
How late did you guys show up? Let them know.
we should. I had to try really hard to convince heavy hitters to let us stay and play that game, and they did. You know, and I think in the end we made them regret that decision.
Man, what's that? What kind of Dunkin' Donuts are you at over there? Is it like a club? Like that?
No.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yo, it's packed right now at this time. This is one in Totowa. I usually come here.
Man, it's popping off there.
Yeah, dude, it's lit right now, man. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, can we get some external insight on this?
Handing out like free cappuccinos or something?
Huh?
Handing out like free cappuccinos or
that's the thing. I don't know. I pulled in here like around like 8 o'clock, and I was like, all right, it's dead. And as time kept going, there's more people, and I'm like, oh hell no.
What are you picking right now? Is it pumpkin spice latte? It's a pumpkin spice latte, isn't it?
I got a coffee. It's kind of, you know, I got something in there. Nobody can know what I have in there. Feel me?
Oh my god!
Now we know his secret for as a player.
And you ate a donut, you know?
No.
Don't be embarrassed. You ate something. You ate something you feel ashamed about.
I had like 4, man.
It might be a little stuck in your beard or something. I see a little sugar powder there.
All right, so let's close out with the predictions. I mean, this week's a little bit strange because Dime City actually has 2 games this week. They play one Friday and then they play one Sunday. That's got to be brutal. So, yeah. Why? Because it's just the way it was scheduled. I don't know. I have no idea.
They play 2 back-to-back?
No, one's on Friday, one's on Sunday. So, not quite back-to-back. But
Dime City plays 2 games this weekend?
They play 2 games this weekend.
Wow.
I'll say it one more time. Dime City plays 2 games this weekend.
Are you sure you're reading correct?
So wait, no. Hold on.
Pull this up. We gotta fact check this.
I'm
on the website right now. Hold on. I'm looking at Dime City. Hold on. I'm on the website. I see. Oh, they do. They play the Knights and they play heavy hitters. The 13.
That's rough. Sheesh.
That is awful. And it's an early game too. It's at 8:45.
Oh boy.
Man.
Well,
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we might see that. Maybe we might see that winning streak come to an end.
Sunday. I mean, man.
All right. So let's go with the first game. Dime City has 3.5-point favorites. It's a Friday night game against the Knights. Omar, tell us about your team. They're gonna win. They're gonna lose. What's gonna happen?
I'm not gonna make any predictions, smartass, but you know we never do. But you know we ready to play. It's probably my favorite game of the year. You know, off the first 2 years we lost. We beat them each year in the regular season and then lost them in playoffs. So it's been like a good rivalry. Usually gets a little chippy, you know, a little chirpy. You know, honestly can't stand them, but I respect them. Like they make the league fun, you know, and I would love to have them in there every single year. You know, it would be a shame if they'd be gone because, you know, they're my favorite team to play.
Okay. Emma, who you got in this one?
Oh, I thought someone moved. My bad. Honestly, man, I don't know how much to eat me, but I'm gonna say Dime City in this one, man.
All right.
I mean, all the injuries Knights are going through. I mean, prove me wrong. You know, if you guys could come out healthy, win, you know, hats off to you guys. But as of right now, the way it's looking, I'm gonna say Dime City is gonna take this one. Play game.
Tell us.
I also have to agree Dime City, but I'm rooting for the Knights in this one, you know, especially after that game we had with them, with Dime City. I'm rooting for the Knights. I think Dime City is going to come out on top.
Wow, just not a good look. I got Dime City winning 19.
But doesn't look too happy though.
Oh, he's definitely not happy. Hey, maybe this could be the bulletin board material that they need. I mean, the good thing for them is that they do have most of their stars healthy, which hasn't been the case for them for the past 3 weeks or so. But yeah. Let's go to the next game. Hurricanes is 9.5-point favorites against the Gladiators. Emma, kick us off. He's laughing. Bro? He's laughing.
Why are you laughing, bro?
I'm looking at Mahmoud's reaction, man. Wait, what was the spread? Like, what's the predicted score?
9.5 points favorite. 9.5-point favorites.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, man, I'm glad you guys are still trying to mesh, trying to get together. Hurricanes, they've been there. They've always been there. But I'm gonna say Hurricanes. But Mahmoud, the way you spoke about your team, man, got me thinking differently about them. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a last-second touchdown again, like their fifth one, all 5 wins, last-second touchdowns. Bam, they're winning it again.
Mahmoud, Omar, who wants to step in, talk about this game?
Omar, you can go first. I'll clean up my case.
Pretty much right with Ahmed. This is kind of tough to predict that one. It's like this league has been so, very hard. This has probably been the hardest to predict, project. Really figure out what's going on. There's definitely more parity in the league, so I'll step 15-10 as well, just like Ahmed.
Mm-hmm. All right, but
I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, so let me go. I love my team. I love the Gladiators. I love every single person on that team. Every single one of them is fun to play with, and I've seen what we can do. I know exactly what we look like. I know exactly how well we can play, and when we play, we're a force to be reckoned with. And I mean, since it's been last-second touchdowns for them, if we hold it together and we play tough, I don't even think they're gonna score on us. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Sorry to interrupt you. 15-12. There's not gonna be 2 safeties to get 10, or 1 safety, and then I'll do.
I don't even think they're gonna score on us. But I think we can come out on top. I think I'm gonna put ourselves on the board. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a win for us, especially the talk that we've. Look, I know what's going on in our locker room, imaginary locker room, but
yeah.
I know it's like
I know the disgusting bathroom at Torpy.
Yeah, that's.
You guys hang out by the urinals there?
Nah, we're more by the faucets and everything. But anyway, the point is, I know the talk we have, and I know exactly who we are, and I do think we can win.
Okay.
First off, we have Kilkenny on our team, who played on the Hurricanes. We have Devin on our team, who also played on the Hurricanes. We have close ties with that team as well. But I think we'll come out on top. I'm putting ourselves on that one.
All right. So I have the Hurricanes beating you guys 20-6.
I don't even think that's fair, bro. That's not even fair, man. Come on.
I just went by how much Hurricanes generally average and how bad your offense is. I'm going with that one. Spartans versus VS. Spartans are 14.5-point favorites. Question is, it's not if the Spartans are going to win. It's if they're going to cover or not. So I don't know if Victoria's. I don't even know if Victoria's they're going to show up.
I know.
Are they even going to be there to play? Does that even count as a win?
Omar?
21-0 Spartans.
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
or not?
Yo, of course I'm gonna go with the Spartans, man. Yo, I'm hoping to win like 35-0. If they don't score more than 2 touchdowns, man, you guys are gonna be ranked 10th every week from now on. Straight up, man.
All right. So I actually don't have the Spartans covering. I have them scoring 13 for this one, but it's going to be a shutout regardless. 13-0 Union versus Code Red. Union are favored by 6.5-point.
Let's go, Union! Let's go! Let's go! Smack Horace in the mouth. Can't wait.
I'm not even going to be there so they can't smack me.
I really do. I want to see that.
Can I just say that? Can I just say that he doesn't? Can I just say that he doesn't have a score on his prediction paper for that team?
Yeah, that's why I never pick my stuff.
I would just like to say, I'm going 12-0.
Okay.
Those are Union. Yo, Hadis, I got you, cuz. I got the
right.
I got you guys winning, man. I got you 8-0.
Woo! Oh my god.
There we go.
Look what you did.
Yo, Hadis, if you guys prove me wrong, man, I'm just messing with you. But no, seriously, man, I definitely think you guys could beat the Union, man. Anybody could beat them. They definitely lost it. They fell off. They went from being the Lakers back when they had Kobe and Shaq to the Lakers last season. They lost it, man.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be objective here. I mean, I did say you guys progressed. You guys progressed last week. You guys played better. Still going to take the Union. 18-6.
All right. You know what? I usually don't pick my own team, but you know what? I'm gonna do a change just to get some friendly trash talk going.
Mark Messier over here.
Huh? Yeah. Just because, I'm not even going to be there, so I can say whatever I want. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, I think Code Red's actually going to win this one 12-6. Book it. This is an upset of the week.
Is that a guarantee written?
You know what? Yeah, why
You heard
not?
that, right? Evan, you heard it? Mahmoud, you heard that? That's a guarantee. Is that a first on a JAMS football show?
Yep, it's my first prediction for Code Red. Let's go.
Are you hyperventilating over there?
No, not really.
You
I'm
look like you're
comfortable.
trouble breathing right now.
I've been pretty good with my upset picks. I've been pretty good with my upset picks. I got heavy hitters right last week, so.
We've seen the election season. We've seen crazy things happen. Let me put it that way. We've seen election season. We've seen some crazy upsets that we didn't see happen before. And not putting it past you guys, honestly. But from what we played, like I said, we played you guys. I think you can pull out. Maybe on broken plays, just like ours things. But I think they can pull out of it.
I just have a feeling next week Horace is going to be apologizing to Union.
Oh boy!
Issuing maybe a written statement on the forum.
No, Harris,
I think that's fair.
Statement, Harris. Right, you're gonna go out there. They're gonna give you a written statement.
I'll do.
He's not
one
gonna
better.
be there though.
Okay, I'll do one better.
Right?
I'll write something nice about the Union. I'll compliment them. I'll change their name back to the Union instead of the team formerly known as the Union. I'll give them some respect.
Can you write the Union return formally to the Union now formally return to their former glory?
That's too much. I'll figure out something.
I think that's fair.
Good try, buddy. Good try.
I'll figure something out. The next game, Boone Bounty Hunters as half-point favorites against Swag. Ahmed, what's going on?
It's gonna be a good game. I can't wait to play. I can't wait till we play them. I don't know why I just put that out there. I don't know if I'm even gonna play, but even if I don't right now, I'm still gonna be there to show some support, motivate my team. It's gonna be a tough one, man. So I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm kind of worried, but hope we come out on top. If we do, I'm gonna say we win 12-0. Final score. Our defense is locked down.
That's a tough one. I honestly do like both teams. I really like watching. I like playing and watching Boone. Swag is really exciting to watch. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think I think we could see a tie.
Okay.
I think we could see a tie.
It's so late. All right.
No, I'm being honest. I think that's gonna be the most exciting outcome. You're gonna have 24-24, complete shootout.
Oh, wow. I scored.
Great defense.
I want there to be a winner. I'm actually gonna have it 17-16. Boom.
Wow. Okay.
That suspense in that pick, man.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not sure Swag has, there's proverbial swag back yet. So you guys squeak it out.
It's gonna come down to the wire, man. It's gonna be one play. I think that's gonna be the difference of the game. Just one big play. Just like when we played them in the playoffs last season, semifinals. It came down to just one big play. We came out on top. We had a good goal line stand on fourth down.
Predicting you guys get a safety. That's why I'm gonna put it at. Usually those games something like nuts happens that you don't predict. So I think you guys have a safety go there. Have it 17-16.
Okay. So I'm generally pretty good at predicting these bigger ones, and I'm going to predict another upset right now. This is actually my main upset pick. I just think Spike's going to be really angry, especially after last week's game. They usually don't throw 6 picks. They usually don't make this many mistakes. Their offense doesn't suck this bad. I'm going to think they're going to come and win 24-16 for this one. So there you go. 2 upset picks this week.
Harris better write a big letter next week, man.
Just can't wait to see that.
All right.
Check your grammar, Horace. That's been questionable as well at times.
My grammar? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Shots being fired everywhere in every direction. Yep. All right. Dime City as 1.5-point favorites against heavy hitters.
I mean, they're going to be tired, so.
I'm personally rooting for heavy hitters on this game. I want heavy hitters to win this game, really. I really do. Just some for personal reasons. Having played them, I really do want heavy hitters to win this game. Are they going to? I don't know. you know, they're both good teams, and I've seen similarities in their play style, honestly. You know, so it's gonna be a fun game to watch.
All right, Omar.
I mean, just knowing like coming off our game, you know, I don't even fault them like if they're just like not on the same emotional intensity, even though they're playing like basically their second rival or their new rival. You know, honestly, I think a lot of it depends on tomorrow's outcome, if they win or not. You know, I'm not going to say who the winner is going to be. I'll say it'll be a 13-12 game. I say it comes down to an extra point.
What a cop out! What a cop out!
Because you can't
differential.
You don't when you do football shows or any game shows, do you do it for 2 weeks in advance? No, right? Or 2 games in advance? You can't predict the second game.
All right.
But I'll say it'll be a close one. Yeah.
Emma, tell us about this game. Dime City and Heavy Hitters.
Honestly, I'm gonna be straight up. It's gonna be the funniest game that I'm gonna watch. Like I have to watch it. It's gonna be funny as hell.
Why is it gonna be funny?
Both of them
Elaborate. I'm looking for the joke too.
Where's the punchline?
Now they just go at it. You know, and I'm talking Casey a lot. You know, have them on social media. They're just a fun group of guys to be around. So it's gonna be a fun game. At the same time, I'm gonna be cracking up on the sidelines the whole time. It's gonna be funny, but I'm gonna go with my favorite, Dime City. Again.
I think there's going to be a lot of intensity in that game. Let me just put it that way. You know, both teams like to go at it with personnel. You know, both verbally and physically. You know, they'll get it. They try to get like the way they play. They try to get it in your head. You know, and as both teams doing that, you know, I think someone's going to go a little bit over the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think we're going to see something very dramatic happen in this game. You know, a lot of emotion, a lot of passion being played. So yeah, I talked to a couple of players actually in Dime City when I was watching. We were kind of watching the Heavy Hitters game since we got there a little early. And they you know they look at that team with a little. They have emotion when they talk about that team.
Oh yeah, I mean they do both come out and play hard, definitely for sure. But I just think, like Omar said earlier, it's just I just think Dime City's gonna be way too tired to play two physical games. The Knights are always a physical team. They're always going to push you around. I don't know if Dimes, I'm not doubting them. Like, I'm not doubting the effort, but I still think that's going to be tough for them to play 2 games. Especially with Heavy Hitters being physical and an aerial team. It's going to be hard for them to keep up. I actually have Heavy Hitters winning 14-6. Just like little brother coming out in that one. So,
Casey, get your ice bath ready on Saturday, all right? You gotta come Sunday afterwards.
All right. So, anything else, guys?
Yeah, actually, I kind of feel left out. I'm the only one here, no beard. You know, I can't grow any facial hair.
Who else has a beard on this other than me?
All 3 of you guys.
Look at the camera.
You guys have, that's called a beard?
I mean, they don't grow anything. This is like 2 weeks what I got going right here. And it's like barely stubble. I really can't grow anything. So, who has the best beard in the league? Maybe we gotta figure that one out.
Well, before the best beard was between Farug and Kyle, but Kyle's not here anymore, so I think it has to be Emmett at this point.
No. There's this dude from Heavy Hitters, man. His beard is freaking.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Scout those out. Yeah.
Actually, Dime City has a dude with the beard too. He's got a pretty long beard on that team too.
Yeah.
We might actually have to make this segment the best beard.
Let's do it.
All right. Emma the Mahmood, tell us quickly, who are the best players that you guys have played against this league? Personally, not any wide receivers. I know Emma's not covering any wide receivers.
I mean, standouts?
Players that come across your zone or players that have torn you up personally.
Personally, I mean, you know, I'm watching the line. I mean, I really like playing against the running back from Dime City. You know, he's a tough little guy. He pushes up in the line, and gets up in your face. He doesn't mind being pushed around. You know, I personally enjoy playing against, you know, the quarterback from Heavy Hitters and Boone's quarterback too. Wait, when we played you, was that your starting quarterback or was that a sub?
That was a sub, backup.
It was a sub. Okay.
Backup.
I mean, was it the same? Was it? Wait, hold up. But was it a similar game plan, or was it you guys? You know, like, like just like just concept wise using personnel and everything?
Uh,
Was it a similar concept or?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
No, for real, like
Answer that. It's confidential.
just in regards.
It was something like something last.
Was it similar?
No, it was just some last minute.
What I mean by my question is,
I can barely hear you, dude. My bad.
it's okay. What I mean by my question is like where the way that you guys use your personnel, is that something that was it just because it was a sub, or was it because it was you guys? I felt like your quarterback was very aggressive in that game.
No, our personnel doesn't change. It stays the same. We didn't change our personnel at all that game. We went in it.
So yeah, so I would put Wooten's quarterback situation over there too. Like it was a fun game to play. Anytime you have a quarterback who's just like more, because I play linebacker and I'm playing right behind the line. We're watching running backs, we're watching wide receivers coming our way. So you see a lot of action. And anytime you have a quarterback who can move and can throw the football at the same time, you gotta watch out for both. You gotta know when to commit and when not to commit. And so I would put mobile like a few mobile quarterbacks in this league who are really mobile. And Dime City's running back. I put him up there too.
All right, Emma, what about you? Who's the best person you mess up against? Is it our buddy Omar right here, or are there others?
Best one I went up against was best two. I'm gonna say was Omar was definitely one. The other one, I'm gonna say Ahmed Silvani from the Spartans, underrated blocker, underrated player. He's really good, man. Like people be sleeping on him, even though his position is quarterback. He could block really good. They're the only two teams that had me, prevented me from getting to the quarterback. They stopped me really good. That's what I'm going to say. Both of them really good guys, strong, tough to beat.
Omar, has your opinion changed on any of these players? Any players that you mess up well against or gave you trouble?
I mean, the ones in the past used to like before this year. The one I used to love playing against was Kyle. He talked and stuff. He was like passive aggressive with his trash talk. So I like
something like you guys can't stop me. Something like very.
He just did a couple things that like I'm like who does he think he is?
It wasn't anything hurtful.
He's a really good guy. But like still like I kind of like held it with them for a while. In terms of like skill players, Brandon, Omar Katanani, and the Dime City running back, Michael. And in terms of like personal matchups that have like any of the Dime City linemen, Will, who's now in heavy hitters, but I haven't faced him because I was hurt and he wasn't there. I don't believe. Ahmed Farag definitely keeps going, like makes you play through the whistle. That he really like personifies that. Mahmoud, to you sneak up on guys like you're always around the ball. And also another one is from your team, Mahmoud Riga. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You want to bring Riga on.
Riga, yeah. And he an angry Riga is the best Riga to have on your team. That way. And it's not good for the other team. It's definitely not. But an angry Riga is the best team thing to have on your team.
It's okay. It's all right.
All right, guys. I think that's it for us. It was fun.
How about you, Harris? What do you think? What do you think, Harris?
Oh, best players I've gone up against? Okay, so since I never played wide receiver or in the secondary, Omar Yusuf has actually destroyed me. Like, there was one game, I think 2 years ago. I was also sick as hell that game. I just couldn't touch him. Me with my little T-Rex arms and Omar being like 6'7" and like just as probably stronger than I am. I got destroyed that game. I hated that game. Other players, Dark Cowie.
Real quick.
Huh?
Oh, my bad. Continue. I don't want to.
No, go on.
It's off topic. Continue.
No, just hit it. Let's go with
it. Dude, honestly, about how you play, honestly, that's what I'm speaking about. I honestly kind of like have you compared to Ibrahim Silvani from the Spartans. You guys have the same play. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Harris, on defense. You guys play pretty much the same, man. I remember seeing you on defense in the past. I don't know if you played defense this year.
Not as much now.
Yeah, but before, you guys pretty much same play type, play the same way, you know.
It's just a short fat guys, man. What can we say?
Throw that out
More
there.
like it is.
No, I mean, I don't get to play defensive line as much as I like to, just because, well, I'm not as good as I used to be. I'm definitely a lot slower, definitely a lot fatter.
Dude,
So,
you're like 23.
24, almost 25. All right. Yeah, but
Come on.
no, I just got lazy as time progressed. But like I said, I'm definitely not as quick. And there are better players than me on my defensive line, so I'm not going to hold them back.
Yeah. We won't call you short and fat. That's not nice. We'll call you like wide, dark, and semi-handsome.
Oh my God! I'm drawing the line right there. You can't call me semi-handsome. Get out of here. All right. The other person that I always had trouble against, and he's the best center in the league by far, Thoric McCowie.
Yeah, definitely.
That guy would. He's probably the best run blocker in the league as well. He's just a straight up.
Oh yeah, he was. I mean, with the Spartans, there was this one play where, you know, I don't know what it was. Like it was like the running back ran behind their center. It was like a kind of a screen dump right behind their, the center and two guards. And you know, we had players from our team get run over, and I was one of them. You know, that was. I give them mad respect on that. You know.
Honestly, can I say something again real quick, man?
No,
The league,
you already ran out of opportunities.
we've got to bring up the smack talk. You know, that's it. T-Mac, you don't want it. Like, if I line up against you, it'll be
That
rough.
is that some people take it too seriously, and then there's like a lot of fights breaking out.
Take it personally, and
Then I got to pass out tampons on the field. Come on. That's the only thing about this league, man. Good guys talk back. It was fun. More competitive like that.
And let's see. I think.
trash talk.
What?
I was saying, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think controlled trash talk is a fun thing to have in the game. You know, it brings up competitiveness. You know, like we had between Dime City and ourselves, we had some trash talk going back and forth. You know, and it made it a little more fun. It made it a little more personal to play. You know, it's not just you showing up to the game and it's the game. I'm gonna come play and go home. You know, it made it personal. Like when every battle you played with that opposing team player, you know, you make it more personal.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, speaking of Dime City, I also think as a blocker, I think Casey's pretty underrated. I think he's a really good blocker. Like he has a strength, he has a size, and he could move people around. He actually destroyed this one guy on our team. I don't think that guy moved 2 inches forward at all that entire game. So, yeah. Casey just had him locked down.
Casey's still waiting for that invite on the show, right?
I think we're going to try to get him on next week. Because I know I had problems with Emma before. Mahmoud's been always hitting me up like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? I think we're going to have the Dime City guys next week.
I'll be fine. Yeah.
I think I must have.
I don't know if I want to
talk
speak to them, but no, I like them. We actually get on the field. It may seem like we don't like each other, but like we all get along. They're all good guys, so I'm looking forward to more.
All right, guys. This one's running long. It's time to go.
Thanks, Mahmoud. You know, my bedtime was like 20 minutes ago.
Swear to God.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. It was
All right,
fun.
guys.
Thanks.
Good luck,
have
guys.
a good one. Good luck this weekend.
Everyone have a great, safe week, all right?
Just remember, Union loses this week to Code Red. One final reminder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're all expecting that apology letter, bro.
Waiting.
Don't worry.
Right.
Zero.
No less than
Make me proud,
800
man. Make me
words on
proud.
that apology, okay?
All right. Goodbye, guys.
And